That was a wild play when they got the batted pass and the pick and looked like you were trying to flip it. From your perspective, could you describe what happened on that play?
I saw them blitzing, and I know we had an RPO too, and I tried to, throw into it, but I have to do a better job of, taking care of the football, and if that's just handing the ball, that's handing the ball, especially when we're backed up like that.
First, it was that week's 40. I mean, he was a defensive player of the week last week, so he's pretty good.
Yeah.
And just how impressive a play was that? I mean, I know it's obviously not a play you want him to make, but just how impressive was it? And just how deflating was that maybe? Because it goes from 16 to 10, 24 to 10, just like that.
I was definitely, credit to him. He has a high motor and is really quick and fast and all over the field. And just plays like that, you just put it in the bank and you just learn from it. And we're just gonna flush it, and it's gonna happen again, and you just learn from that situation and apply it to the next time.
And then, Sam was saying it looked like you were going to get to Nussmeier several times. I mean, you were right there, but obviously, if he gets the ball off, you can't hit him,
Mhm.
or you shouldn't, I guess. But just how impressive was that he was able to get the ball off so quick? And did you feel like you were going to get him a couple times?
Yeah, no, that's actually one of my closest friends. I was in the recruitment class with him going into LSU, and I mean we've always been real close. And I mean he's a really talented player. Dude's been making play. I mean I remember going against him in practice at LSU back when he was a 2 and a 3, and I mean he's always been a very talented player. He's a very good quarterback. I mean his dad's been a quarterback coach in the NFL for a very long time, so he's been getting that kind of knowledge since he was, I mean, 5, 6 years old. So he's a really talented quarterback. He knows when he has somebody about to hit him and when somebody's getting close, and knows how to get it out, when to step up, move around in the pocket. So I mean, he's just a really talented quarterback, and going against guys like that, I mean, I just gotta find a way to get there. I mean, a tenth of a second faster.
Marion Harris and Keyshawn Blackstock switching spots. Just how did you feel like that went, and how does that change things from your perspective?
It really doesn't, change things. In my perspective, I have full trust in, both of them, and just the amount of work that they put in throughout, this week and the bye week, with the switching positions, it's not easy. And, I'm 100% confident in them, and they got full trust in me. So I feel like they did, a good job. And yeah.
Guys, y'all been really good against the run this year. Just it seemed like LSU had some success. Just what do you think went into that?
Here's a lot. I think I mean, somewhat came into the game overcompensating for the pass, because they're a really talented team in the passing game. Big thing was, I mean, it's always stop the run, but at the same time, we went into it trying to avoid the deep ball as well. And I feel like whenever, I mean, we just got to play harder. We got to play harder football. I feel like we were in the positions a lot of the times. I feel like our coach put us in positions to make the plays a lot of the times in the run game, but I mean, just misfits, misreads, just stuff like that. We got to be in the right spot at the right time and play harder and just all around play a better defensive ball game.
Do you have a thought on that?
Just got to play better. We're, close to 100%. Just how are you feeling physically after the game?
It's football, so we got a little nicks and bruises, but all around, I'm feeling, perfectly fine.
With how long you guys were out on the field, I guess, did that kind of take its toll on the unit as the game wore on?
I'd say not so much because they weren't really a tempo team, to be honest. So it's like we're out there long drives, but I mean we prepare for that in practice. And if a team's not just crazy tempo and fast, we're catching our breath between each play. So I mean I don't feel like it really wore us down a whole lot. I feel like I mean we just got to play better ball.
Xavier, I know it's part of the game plan, maybe to prevent big plays, but they really found success dinking and dunking and getting down the field with short passes. Is that a little maybe extra deflating as a defense when those short passes they start racking up for the long drives and everything?
What's your question again? My phone.
Deflating as a defense when the short passes turn into these long drives and they kind of sustain such long drives with dink and dunk down the field.
Um, I mean, we just gotta get out the field. That's it. Get out the field.
What was it like the run game struggle tonight? How much more difficult does that make, for the entire offense? What did you notice also with how the run game struggled tonight?
I mean, it's situational, ball, just and having, just knowing how the game is going and stuff, and not being in. We have to limit our second and long and third and longs, and it's a full unit. I have to, get everybody on the same page a little quicker, and goes back to the running game and executing that. It's all 11. It's me, the running backs, O line, receivers, and in the pass game, it's just marrying both of them together.
There ever a moment that you were concerned you weren't going to be able to play after you got hurt against Tennessee, or when did you realize like, okay, I'm good to go?
It was a little worry, but I'm grateful that it wasn't really nothing serious, and we had a bye week. The training staff did an amazing job of getting me ready. I couldn't go home for the bye week, so it was a little deflating, but it was just trying to focus on getting my body right and getting healthy. And I felt like they came up with a great plan, and I felt great out there.
I guess maybe for all three, y'all maybe start with Landon, going that away. I know it's a disappointing loss. It's really the only close game y'all haven't had this year, but there's 5 games left. There's bowl eligibility. There's more wins out there. There's more home games. There's a lot to play for. I just wonder what y'all feel. How do you think you'll respond to a lopsided loss? It's a new experience this year, and moving forward the rest of the way.
Basically, I mean, we gotta look towards those things that you said at the end. Just like after, I mean, a big time win, we gotta flush it. I mean, after a big time loss, you gotta flush it as well. So, I mean, we gotta flush this after watching the film and doing corrections, and go back to practice on Monday, ready to work and ready to play Mississippi State. You can't let a loss affect your following weeks and create more losses. So we got to flush it and prepare for the following team, and I mean, just go out there and play better football the remainder of the season, and reach those goals.
Same thing, just flush in and learn, from each situation. We had a great opportunity to, bounce back with Mississippi State.
Yeah, I echo these guys. I echo them.
Okay. And you talk about how Nussmeier. Did you talk to him all during the game, or did you guys get to talk after the game quick? Or
I try not to talk too much during the game. My bad. I try not to talk too much during the game, so no, I didn't say nothing to him at all during the game. But after the game, I talked with him and Will quite a bit because I've always been pretty cool with the both of them. So I mean, I just had a few words with them, and I mean, yeah, that was basically it.
about what you said? No, who'd you say?
Will
Well,
Gamble, the left tackle.
okay, yeah, I was thinking the other. Yeah, he's too young. And then I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I think LSU was called for like 6 false starts in the
Mhm.
first half. Obviously, the crowd.
Yeah.
Just wondering, as a defensive player, how much do you appreciate that? Is that something that you guys notice?
Yeah, no, I mean that's big time. I mean, the crowd plays a factor into that. I feel like we did a lot of stemming on the defensive line, and I feel like that played a big part into it. So I mean, anytime you can get those free yards, it definitely helps.